Okay, so this is Kiko Garcia. He's one of my favorite patients. I think he's been a patient for like 20 years when Jen was here.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 weeks ago, we got the machine. Kiko is one of our first patients we wanted to try this on. And he's had left knee replacement, and we wanted to do the right knee because you've been told the right knee may need to be replaced. We've had how many cortisone shots?
I think it was about 5 or 6 years ago, I was told I needed my right. When we went from John Muir Medical to Kaiser, I went in to get a cortisone shot, and he goes, nah. He goes, your knee's all messed up. You need your knee replaced.
Okay.
I go, all I wanted was a cortisone shot.
Right, okay. So for years though, the cortisones got you by,
Yeah.
right? And then, and correct me if I'm wrong with this, a couple weeks ago, the knee didn't straighten all the way
Right.
and didn't bend all the way. So there were some definite limitations range of motion wise.
Right.
Okay. Anything else to add kind of before we did this stuff?
It always, and I guess because of all the wear and tear on my left knee, it just put a lot of strain on my right knee and my right hip. So, it was always sore.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so the first time we did it on February 4th, we did your right knee, we did 300 pulses at a level like 4 to 6.
Good.
If you can think back, like we talked about, some of those little painful, how would you describe what it felt like on that first time doing it?
What it felt like was when you would hit a certain spot on the inside of my knee, it just felt like something was hitting the bone. Like it was just kind of uncomfortable. Like it was, like it was soft there. You know? And so.
But it definitely had a different sensation than other areas, like the top of the quad or other areas. My memory with you is you had a bunch on that medial meniscus and that lateral. And those spots were like, oh, I noticed the difference there.
Okay, so I didn't even realize that was my ligament you were hitting. I thought it was just the bone.
Yeah.
That it was just kind of like, like somebody was hitting it right on my bone. Yeah.
Okay, so treatment 1 and then treatment 2, we upped the numbers. We did 400 pulses, we upped it to 5 and 7. And you, in what I remember, you felt a lot less. Like I was trying to get you to that same type of sensation, and it wasn't as bad the second time, correct?
Yeah.
And would you say that the first, was it even painful? It didn't have much pain with it, just kind of like a popping, hitting sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it wasn't painful. It just was like, it's like a baby pain.
Right. So some people have kind of described it as a little uncomfortable, just so you know, but not painful.
Right.
That's what most people are kind of figuring out.
Sounds good.
Okay, so then treatment number 3, we did the right knee from the back side. So we did the back part of the knee, the posterior part of the meniscus, a little bit of calf, a little bit of hamstring. And then those were levels 8 to 9. You didn't notice much pain at all with that, correct? Okay.
Yeah.
And then we also did your left hamstring on that day, about those same levels with the same type of thing. Okay. So we've done it 3 times. Today's going to be the 4th. What does it feel like now after doing it like before? Like what are some good before and after things for
So when was the last time we did it?
213.
San Diego the past 5 days.
Okay.
So while I was down there, it was nice and sunny, all right? So I'm thinking, it's great for my joints and stuff. And I had a couple days where my knee was really aching.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, geez, it's sunny here and I'm, kind of achy. And then, let's see, today's Friday, so Wednesday, all of a sudden, my knee feels really good. And I was telling you earlier, where I was sleeping, we were on the upstairs, and the stairs going down are like straight down.
Yeah.
There's no turn or anything. And so I was like, oh no, this is gonna hurt. But I was feeling good, by Wednesday. And so, I've been monitoring. Usually I stretch in the morning and I have a hard time getting on my knees. And I was like, oh, I don't feel the pain that I normally do.
Okay. What about just having the leg straighter, or more like does the leg seem to be okay being straighter? I think early on you had mentioned legs on a coffee table type of thing.
Yeah.
So the leg, because my memory is the leg couldn't really fully extend or straighten out, and now it can do that.
Yeah, it's
And
almost
then-
to a hyperextension. It's like, I have to be careful when I've got my legs out unless I'm on a recliner. Like if it's just like
Right.
a little stool thing or something, yeah, I have to put it right up underneath my knees, because if I have my, up on my feet, my knees are gonna hyperextend.
That's crazy. Okay, anything else to add?
It's feeling a lot better.
Okay,
A lot more
that's cool.
movement, yeah.
So my hope, not only for patients like you, but other patients as well, would be similar to how it's used in lithotripsy, right? So if they're using this on somebody's kidney stones, you maybe blast somebody's kidney stones once, maybe twice, maybe that third time, and they're done for X number of years, right?
Okay.
Depending on their diet and how they exercise and all that stuff, right? But this should have permanent lasting results, or that's our hope.
Okay.
Right? So I know a lot of the manufacturer want people to be in that, kind of 5, 6, 7 for this type of condition. But I say we do 4 just for our own try, because it's doing pretty good, right? If we need to do another 1 or 2 in the next couple months, just put that in the back of our brain. But right now, I think it's doing pretty good, correct?
Well, if it can keep me from getting my knee replaced, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, of course, yeah, we're not letting that bad boy, no, we're not letting that thing get replaced. We're gonna be good. We're gonna keep
Okay.
it golfing.
All right.
Okay, Tina, I think we're good. I'll edit all the crap out of there. I think we're good to go. That's almost ankle to butt, Kiko.
Really?
That's pretty, I mean, you're about that far away.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that's-
I mean, yeah, for me to even grab it, I've always been like really close to grabbing it. I mean, I gotta hold on to something, but like right there, I can almost,
It's pretty good.
that's the first time I've stretched out my quad this way in 15 years.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's, I haven't been able to do this.
Let me see that other motion you're doing. It's like internal rotation and nothing. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's real good.
Yeah, I mean, even if we need to hit a little bit of that hip, right? Even if you want a little bit more, we could do that. How much better does it feel now?
You're talking about overall from
From the very beginning. So from its worst a year or two ago to where it is now, what's a good number that it's better?
I'd say it's at least 70%.
Okay, that's cool. That's a good number. And then even between today and then last time, you had a small little fallback, correct?
Actually, it wasn't really a fallback. I just could feel like a little pain, a little use, and then I thought, okay, it's because I was starting to work out a little bit
Right.
and was able to work out even better.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.